Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Friday, August 30th, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the charts. I will begin with this one, descending 2/3 speed line, projected off that June all-time high using the August low in its calculation. We settled above it a couple of weeks ago. It's at 113.79 today, and it's likely to be tested today. It can contain selling through next week and really through September, especially when you consider it being kind of the beginning of a gradually narrowing zone, down to 107.85, and that's a rising 2/3 speed line. Over the next 3 or 4 days, it all coalesces into a single area around 110 and change. So, if you can consider this the beginning of a range, I don't want to interfere with your trading style and your risk management, but if you can buy it, I don't know, scale into a long position, some at 113.79 and some again at 107.85, before then bailing on a long position with a settlement below 107.85, which I'll get to in a moment. But this zone narrowing daily, I bumped it up to multi-week because it has multi-week implications. It can contain selling through September, and from here we can round up to the 140.76 June high within about 2 to 3 weeks. And yes, we can continue higher and are still anticipating this mid-150s and climbing over the next couple of months, holding above 113.79. Let's take a look at what occurred actually on Thursday. We opened clearly below this short-term rising channel bottom. 124.61 is your ceiling today, can contain daily highs if tested, and below which 113.79, as I've been saying, remains a 3 to 5 day target. But with presently spiked volatility, I think we should see this today. 113.79, once again the beginning of a zone down to 107.85 that can absorb selling through September, and from here we can round up to new highs actually within about 3 to 5 weeks, a retest of 140.76 within 2 to 3 weeks, so forth and so on. A 3 to 5 day swing trade right now I think is buying 113.79 and anticipating then recovery to 124.61 where profits can be taken. This is just a day trade area. If we close above 124.61, we do have, and where are you? Yes, the 130 even high settlement price that is still the high settlement price following the early August low. So closing today above 124.61, I do think that if we close today above 124.61, that would also be above a Thursday's high of 124.43. That in itself would likely foretell the 140.76 level within 1 to 2 weeks. But to be more safe than sorry, it would be a settlement above 130 even. That would clearly indicate within about 3 to 5 days a return to 140.76. Once again, testing 113.79 within 2 to 3 weeks, we should make our way to 140.76. I will say that if we test 113.79 today, and then round up by the end of the day to close above 124.61, that would be an outside day, a bit of a reversal in itself, and I think that would set off enough follow-through buying that 130 point even would just be a hesitation point maybe on Monday. But beyond that, I think if we close above 124.61 today, especially after testing 113.79 early in the day, we can anticipate 140.76 inside of 2 weeks. By the end of next week, perhaps. Now, let's talk downside once again. I just want to remind you that we do have 107.85. This area is narrowing gradually and able to contain selling through September. But If we close below 107.85, that indicates actually a good high through the month of September. And I would then expect within 2 to 3 weeks the 86.77 structure where we could bottom out through October, possibly into later year and round up from here. So bottom picking 107.85 to 113.79. And I'm talking really to 2 to 3 week, 1 to 2 month position traders. This is your area to buy into as we move through the month of October. And if we close below 107.85, it would be reverse if you can, if that's something you're adept at doing, and playing the short side. It might mean reaching for 85 strike out of the money puts that don't expire for at least, I would go a couple of months out on that 2 to 3 week downside play following a settlement below 107.85. Once again, let's take a look at the upside. If we close above 124.61, that is constructive, at least into Monday, where I would anticipate, a return to, where are you, 130 even within a single session of trade. But I also think, I kind of grappled with whether to call 130 even just kind of an intraday resistance, because really I think the settlement above 124.61 is a constructive development, is a bit of a momentum reversal as we move through next week. But the more prudent approach would be a settlement above 130 even. You could also, if you're kind of a 1 to 2 week swing trader, let's say, you could buy some above 124.61, settlement above, and then load up on the rest with a settlement above 130 even. And then you've got an average price somewhere around 126, 127, anticipating then 140.76 within a full week or two of activity. Of course, if we were to close above 140.76 in the coming a week or two, our longer-term objective, well above at 155.55, would become a kind of a 2 to 3 week objective where we could top out, actually, possibly through the rest of the year. Is there anything else for me to say? I don't think so. I think I've said it all. So please click like and share, subscribe. I will be back, of course, Sunday afternoon with Monday's NVIDIA. We've put out 2 stock picks this week, Duolingo and Marvell Technology, both of which are on the precipice of significant buy signals that have yet to occur. But you want to know what those price points are. There'll be pretty solid trades to the upside if we get those buy signals. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of that 5-day free trial. You'll be able to see it all for free. And if you don't like what you see after 3 or 4 days, you can bail at no cost to you whatsoever. But you just might want to stick around because you'll also get daily Triple Q and daily SPY analysis. I will be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's NVIDIA report, and you have a great weekend.